Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome to another random something. iMark3, you do say random games fairly commonly on this particular channel. What do you mean? Well, normally it's random future game, random space game, or sometimes a random sci-fi game, or well, technically this counts as a random sci-fi game, I suppose, but it's actually more of a sci-fi slash Eldritch game, which is also an interest. I just don't have that many of those on the channel. But Lokari, we were talking in a game of Sanctum recently, and he said the music reminded him a bit of this game. It's like, hang on, I never did much with this game. I never really played it, even though I was always kind of interested. So we're going to drop in, we're going to do a video, we're going to see how well we do, and stuff like that. So, welcome to the Lobotomy Corporation. Now, this game has been out for quite a while now, actually, and it was recommended to me back in the day when I was, well, streaming a lot as well. I just never managed to do much with it. So, I've replayed the tutorial. I know kind of what I'm doing, to start out at the very least, but I don't know what the progress is, what the story is, all that kind of stuff. I do know that things seem to be a bit... That was overwhelming me slightly there. I will edit that in post to make sure it's not deafening on the other end. Okay, let's see. Now, play the first few days, just reaffirm myself. Go back in the first day though. So, I've got some knowledge about the anomalies, some gear unlocked, but it's all very low tier stuff. So, first day. Yes, I'll restart with current abnormality observation levels. Oh, start a new game with. No. Oh, I thought it would let me erase my progress there. Fine. Okay, so this deals into like the SCP side of things, like this anomalies which need to be contained for general protection of the people and such. The problem is the world is in an energy crisis, and so Lobotomy Corporation aims to utilize the eldritch power of these anomalies and generate power to feed the cities of humanity. The problem is the anomalies tend to be, well, anomalous. They tend to spread and influence and corrupt a little bit, and they have to be carefully managed or things can go very badly. So we've got the one start out, which is one sin and hundreds of good deeds. It feeds on the quote-unquote evil that seeps out during conversations with people. Now, since this is, I think, the guaranteed starter, I already know all about it. So, hello X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace, so please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. Even an AI can have a nice name. Did you know that? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? While you're smiling, that's usually either a sign that you are real or you are planning something sinister. However, there's a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the system of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you. I can't take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. Now, regardless of my appearance, as you can see, the colour of hair is... Am I going to be reading this the whole time? The colour of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and the shape of my voice is taken the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is a picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There is no such person on this earth. My face is designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best in a majority of work fields. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. Such a shame. Yeah, that's kind of starting to emerge in the current world with current AI practices and stuff. Especially in the arts and vocal fields, they are really struggling there. Well, enough introductions. Is there anything you'd like to know? Tell me about this company. Lobotomy Corporation. It's a wonderful sounding name. Not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing and demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. This is actually a fairly interesting point about every time in our current world, whenever a new energy has come along and gone, oh, this is all we need, it's revolutionized things, it makes everything before it's go obsolete. In our current world, we've not actually stopped using stuff that's gone before. Like, it was like with wood, then it was coal, then it was oil, and all that stuff. In fact, the usage of the previous great thing increased exponentially and massively. Oh no, the music stopped. Oh no, there it is again. Whew. I thought the AI was taking over for a second there. No. So, even as we transition to green energy, we'll just use more and more of the previous oil-based stuff as well, because we're using it for other things. So it's no longer being earmarked for energy. So, like plastics and all sorts of products that are literally based around oil and its structures. It's going to be very hard to wean ourselves off things, because, hell, we use coal for a lot of stuff as well. We use wood for a lot of stuff as well. Wood's not so bad, but coal is still something we're digging up. So, you know, the world is not the best place to be. In search of solution, we happened to stumble across mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out the energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment and then harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed in the role of manager, you'll be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. Very important you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your mission. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but we'll fill that little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It's the task of your subordinates to pen it. Good, because I hate handwriting. You've joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting process. System are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Oh good. Hopefully I die in a less gruesome way. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck to us. Okay. I was just about to mention it to you. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I was to consider the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. If I was to be considered the right. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now? The memories of all the Sephiroth are synchronized. I almost said Sephiroth. Okay. Access the control team. Hello, manager. Each day you will need to expand one department. Ready to upgrade the control department and begin managing? Yes. I was not expecting 10 minutes of talking because while doing the tutorial I skipped through all that. So, whoops. I did not expect it to go as long as it did. Okay, memory repository imprinted. Day 1. Okay, we start off with our known. As I mentioned, I've already got this stuff, so I've got everything unlocked here. Once in, 100 good deeds. A Zayn class, which is the weakest one. We unlock managerial notes. This one doesn't escape. It has a chance of having a gift whenever someone works well with it, which grants work success rate bonus with the corresponding anomaly and extra SP for a penitent's hat. We can also manufacture a limited amount of equipment based on this anomaly to equip our agents with throughout the day. They have certain damage types, amount of damage, all that kind of thing. And then the suits have resistances, though noted weapons and armor of higher tiers have bonuses against things of a weaker tier as well. So that's something to do. Also, if we lose an employee equipped with these things... Dun, dun. Sorry, the music is quite nice. It's also loud again. If we lose an employee equipped with ego equipment, then we actually do lose the equipment as well. But we can get back to the anomaly in question and manufacture new ones in return for NG boxes. And you can see I've got a ton of boxes for this guy. So there we go, back to full stocks. Lastly, work preferences. We work in different ways with anomalies, and certain stats have certain success rates, as you can see here. Like this one likes low levels of insight, or just likes attachment work in general. Instinct and repression are not good, especially if I've got higher tiers of it. So this one is better for new people than more experienced agents to work with. And then lastly, of course, there's the notes. But all of this has to be unlocked with these boxes as well, and this is gained by just working with it. Okay, let's see. I want to go ahead and hire. Let's get a couple of blank hires right now. Fill out my list. Xavier, Noah, and Lewis, you are all coming in here. Honestly, this is very safe to work with, so I don't need to worry about any of this. I might as well just give them all access to... Give them all access to suits, I guess. Yeah, and Soda and Solitude, those are two other anomalies we've not yet come across, by the way. That is, as I said, I know a couple of anomalies in this. Though the fact I've got Teth, there's also 3 ranks above this, though, which these guys will be weaker too. So, close that, let's accept, and begin management. So, we have a target of energy to produce in the day. The more we interact with things, the more unstable things get, and that can cause problems. Though this is a non-escaping, non-harmful one, it's a starter, so that doesn't really matter too much. So, the question then becomes, who do I want to send? Because also, I can level these guys up if I send them into work stuff. I'll just send Xavier. Let's send Professor X in there. Once in 100 good disease can see straight through you. Yes. And now, as you see, work is going on just to try and figure it out. And as we do, we are harvesting energy. Though this is positive right now, negative also works, and that counts down from the top. And then how good or bad the overall interaction was. Oh, there was a bad one. That determines how much energy you get in the interaction, and also how satisfied the anomaly is with it. But that was enough to get me over half of what we had there, just because we already have this guy maxed out. Okay, that was happy. I had to wait for that time to go away, and now we can actually send them back in just to get that, and we'll be good to go once again. Also worth noting, by the way, you do get more successful with it if you actually learn what they like and dislike. So that's another reason you have to try and research these guys as and when you can. Gently in the air, moving sluggishly. Yes. Has no eyes, it recognises the presence of Xavier. Failed to elicit a response from one said. Yeah, because I was speeding up, I didn't want to do that. So, there we go. All energy has been collected. Energy collected from now on will be extra and makes the company even more prosperous, but I am advancing the workday. Because we want to get more stuff in here. Now, because I went with Xavier, Xavier has increased work speed and work success rates, which is always nice. I wonder if I should turn down the music a bit further, honestly. Okay, I've got the old lady. This is where the TEF level of gear you saw came from, the old lady. I've also maxed out her information as well. She was talkative before, yet in the end loneliness was the only listener. Now the thing is, these two I don't know about, that's why they've only got serial numbers. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing that it's wrong? This is a recording of the day we must never forget. Why did they commit sins knowing it's wrong? Let's ask that question, sure. That's safe to ask. Face the fear, build the future. That's the motto of founder, the one we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, which part of the motto do you prefer? Build the future. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand in the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. Harvesting technologies we discovered are such a... Please excuse my lack of vocabulary. It's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we'll mould the future, create brand new paths. Honestly, Face the Fear might have been more relevant to me personally, because I don't have much of a future to build. Because my current fears is that I don't have a future to build, honestly. Okay, let's expand the control team slightly, because that's still our only option for now. And we'll move on to day 2. Okay, I'm glad though that 10-minute read at the start was literally just the first thing. So, complete unknown. We've got an extra slot here. Let's hire in an additional base guy. Hi, Tim. You've got puppy ears, it seems like. Welcome, Tim. Trying to think what I want to do here. So, we have an unknown. And right now, we've got everyone currently geared out in equipment that is, well, very white specialised. Mainly because that's all I've got. I've only got white specialised stuff, except for the Zayn gear, which... Sorry, not the Zayn, the soda gear, which has actually got red attack, but it's still not exceptional in terms of its weaknesses and strengths. Though that said, actually, the vulnerability to blue, to justice, is there no matter what we do, so can't do anything about that. Having some red attack options, though, would be a good idea, I think. Let's take that off, give Xavier the pistol back. So white. It's better to have the suit than be without the suit, honestly. Look at the numbers here. 1.5, 0.8, 0.8, and 2. 0.9. Yeah, so these two are actually weak against red damage. Let's give this one actually. Let's go to the suit. Let's give you that suit. Let's give you the other suit there. And this one will gain access to these suits, because these suits are better than these suits flat out, honestly. Penitence is better than soda, apparently. And I'm kind of spreading the damage types as well. I will give you the Zayn weapon because it's actually a ranged weapon, so don't need to get close. Give you that weapon as well, and then you can actually have the other white. Sure, let's do that. Begin day 2. So what we got? We have got a white bird with blood on its chest. Is that Archimedes? Do I know anything about this one? No, I've not worked with this one before at all. Okay, so I have to try and figure things out. So let's start with some instincts. I'll send in Tim, our completely new guy. And then I might as well start building power with 1 Sin 100 Good Deeds, just to keep focusing on getting Xavier up and running. Oh, nervous. That's not a good sign. Just need to stick to the manual. Be careful. Employees put the perch containment unit because it seemed bored. Ooh, it does not like instinct at work. It doesn't like it at all. Oh no. That might be a problem. And very unhappy, and our employee died. It looks like whenever this one normally gets negative, it hurts whoever's in here. Oh well, we've got 3 boxes though. We can learn something. Let's see. Not enough to get some work lists. Let's get... When an employee entered the containment unit of another anomaly, this one's Quorth counter lowered with a normal probability. So Quorth is the anomalies getting antagonized and starting to get annoyed, and then negative effects can happen. Our current one, once in hundreds of good deeds, doesn't have one, so that doesn't care about it. This one apparently does care, though, if you are working with other anomalies, though it says by a normal amount, so that remains to be seen. That said, though, Instinct did not work there. Let's try Insight. Let's again send in someone with common gear as well. Though, as a note, the soda weapon I just lost with my recruit that I just lost there, I can't replace that unless I get my hands on the anomaly it came from. So, you know, doesn't matter if I've got the boxes stored, I need to get my hands on that anomaly to actually process new equipment. This is going much better though. Feels like it's back in the forest where it used to live while sitting on the perch. Very good. Keep analysing it. Keep trying to understand it. Never nervous achieves how its stomach does occasionally twitch. Right. Few employees know of its hidden teeth. Whereas, yeah, it's obviously a dangerous one because, you know, it didn't like what happened there. And, oh, perfect. It's possible you have made some sacrifices to collect half the energy. Please don't let that get you down. I did make some sacrifices, yes. Let's double check this to make sure. Yep, really likes insight work. Okay, good. By the way, these ones lock behind observation level. And that includes, like, these over here, which are bonuses for working with this particular anomaly. As we unlock more of this dossier of it, we get more stuff about it, and so we can work better, and we can craft weapons and armor eventually from it as well. I'm just not there yet. Let's double check on that one, common, and that one, low to very low. Oof, it doesn't like being repressed at all. Okay. Still though, it likes insight. Xavier, go! Go forth! Oh, we're almost at the... We're on the edge of this. My current control team... Whoop! That doesn't do anything, really. I think. Because this one doesn't do anything else, I can just ignore that more or less with him. I might as well actually send in... Might as well get some more experience. Just send people out and work. Just do the job. There we go. Workday's complete. Problem is I don't know what dusk ordeals are or how to get to them. But I can keep on going just to try and get some more information. I think I do want some more information. So Xavier is unhurt. Keep going. Like 82 unique PE blocks. I'm just going to keep on grinding for more experience for a few moments. Oh, I will double check this though. Oh, actually common. Interesting. When you fell into a panic, the Quorth counter lowered. Okay, so when people get panicked, this one becomes less likely to cause trouble. Voluntary return to its containment after panicked employee returned to normal. Also returned after a period of time has passed. So this one goes out and panics people, it sounds like. And then when the people that's panicked return to normal control again, it returns back to its enclosure. For when they try to attack it, the central portion of the army split in redacted. Afterward, Basil was confirmed to have died. Suppression ended in failure. So do not suppress this one if it's loose. Huh. Okay. I'm just pushing forward a little bit, just trying and get... trying to trigger a Dusk Ordeal, but I don't know what they are. That's the thing. Another Quarth, which is, again, from one sin. Things are going a bit more rough with our little bloody bird, but, you know, that's doing okay. That's doing okay. Xavier, come back, please. Wait, I just noticed. Xavier, are you missing health? Xavier is actually injured. And I think that's because he had some red boxes. So, yeah. Failures in this one do result in physical damage. And that's why Tim died, because it had a really rough time of it. Though it was missing 7 points from 3 failures. That's like 2 per. That's actually really bad. Okay. Go ahead and insight there, please. Insight here. Xavier's recovered. Send you in that way. Let's check basic information, please. The Punishing Bird. Okay. It's actually a 10th level, so it's similar to the Lonely Grandma. Endures white and red fairly well. Also, a more powerful red attack than the soda gun is. Surprising that the murderous bird's weapon is more effective than that. Oh, Lewis, what happened? That's bad because I actually lost some 10th tier gear. I will manufacture a new suit. Oh, requires to... Ooh, that's expensive. Ouch. Punching Bird, what are you doing? Wow. I wonder if it actually, like, every failure actually magnifies how much damage they take. Xavier is currently... Oh dear. The Punching Bird is being very... Oh! End A. End A. End A. End A. End A! What the hell? Succeed, yes. I think each box does a magnifying amount of damage, not a static amount. That was nasty. That was very nasty. Okay. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. Well, the can of Welch's is actually the source of that soda tier equipment. I could do with another easy one, honestly, but I'm not here to be easy. I'm here to learn. I'm here to push the boundaries. Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death. Okay, come on, 0051. Greetings, manager. Marks 3 days now you have worked here. Number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it's common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I'm not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There are many aspirations. Common among them was seeking some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it, each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? Me personally, I think want to mature my spirit. Because I'm aware that's one of my flaws, spirit. Come think of it, there was another manager who gave me such an answer. As you know, spiritual is a rather obsolete term in today's world. It is, very much so. So I asked them for the definition of spirit. Then that manager told me, well, I unfortunately do not recall the details of that conversation. Oh, come on, Angela. You had me going there. Even in AI, I cannot sort every bit of data. Unnecessary information should be deleted for smooth operation. Same as asking yourself if your predecessor managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. So basically, What happened to my predecessors is also unimportant information and was also purged. Great. Yesterday was a disaster, though. I lost most of my team, including my more experienced ones. Mind you, since I was just starting out, that's not saying much. I've only got 3 points, though, so I can hire, like, 3 people. Oops. Just get the numbers going. Okay, let's see. I think part of the problem might have been that I was sending them in with, I think, some equipment that actually has vulnerability to red. So if I'm working with this one, I want to have something that's got no extra vulnerability to red. Yeah, notice I've lost the Teth gun completely. Because I don't have access to that, I need to actually get access to the Grandma and make some more. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the Grandma at the moment. I think the best suit for the bird right now is actually my soda suits. Because it's my most resistant versus red damage. At least for now. I've only got 1 soda gun left. I'll give you the one sin's hammer as well. Okay. So Everett is going to be tasked with the bird. This one I'm going to give you. You've got red attack and you've got the Zayn suit. In fact, I should give everyone just give everyone the penitent suits because they are better than the default suits. And I want to get some people with the white weaponry because white allows me to passively help employees who have suffered a mental break without outright trying to kill them, because white and black can restore mental strength, while red is an anti-physical attack, as you know, attacking the body kind of deal. Let's do that. Okay, let's begin. Day 3. Punishing birds, you are a bugger, good sir. You have cost me dearly. Double check white, yes, and I checked out Everett to try and work with you. There we go, Everett. You are a suit of samurai armor? You've only got a rarer suit. I'll send you in there to check your instincts, and then you, I'll just send Noah in to get some experience. Everett's not having a very good time in there, but she is actually holding up better than previously, so yeah. Everett, how are you doing? Currently say his HP is Everett came out unhurt from that, it seems like. So Everett actually didn't do too badly. Oh, that didn't go well. That did not go well. Right, I should have been paying attention to the new guy. So don't do red. Oh, apparently I've come across this one before. Okay, let's see. The Agent of level 142 was placed in the containment room. When the work ended, they were found with their head sliced clean off. Well, that's what happened right there. Okay. Agent formed repression work, found to have artifacts 1, which had the same chemical composition as 00561. The agents stated it made them feel as if 061 was protecting them. An agent with that attached was ordered to continue engaging in repression work with any abnormality. Each time the work process ended, a physical examination was carried out. The results of the examination found the effective given to the agent changed in accordance with the number of times repression work was done. Oh. Caution, do not let agents with 0056101 perform attachment work. If they do, 01 will disappear with the agent being decapitated as soon as they enter the containment unit, killing them instantly. Caution, if the agent carrying performs an excessive amount of repression work, the effect the artifact provides will gradually become negative. Okay, so how do we avoid getting that attached? Agents who perform repression work. So, repression... ooh, very low. I need a level 2... you are a tricky one to deal with, aren't you? Okay. Okay, sure. Let's send Everett back in there. Charlotte's dead. I don't have anyone that can be sent in to do instinct work. I need to learn more about this anomaly, though. Oh. Who? Oh, the bird is... Okay. I think I have to do a repression on it. Just because I'm trying to figure it out. Oh dear, no, it says level 140 was placed in. I cannot send anyone in here with level 1 or they will die immediately. Also, you are... okay. I need to try and just get this date done, it seems like. Noah, go in there, please. Insights... Yeah, Everett was hurt there. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, any agents I send into this one right now will just flat out die. I can't do that. $125 points on that one. Oof. That's okay though. We're doing okay. Apart from the fact I've got one that's actually kind of tricky to work with. Punching Bird's doing alright. I just need one more successful cycle. I think I'll go ahead and push Punching Bird one more time. And I will get the escape information. Maximum quill of contour is 4. When it escapes, it's vulnerable to any kind of damage type, but it does become lethal if it's repressed, so it needs to be left alone. They are kind of expensive to manufacture, the equipment we've got here, though. Weak to black and pale. Endures... Let's get that one for working with the bird itself, I think. Let's do that. Yeah, we lost one person, but we got a couple of things going up. Notice, by the way, the upgrades depend on what the people have been doing, what kind of work they've been doing. So because Noah's been working entirely on prudence, the mental strength has increased. So let's do that one. But basically I've got 2 anomalies that require red to deal with more than anything else. The satisfaction is only temporary, though. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning and they forget even how to exist. Save us now and forevermore. The truth shall set us free. I have no idea what any of these are. Satisfaction is only temporary. That implies some kind of temporary boon, which then converts. Let's go with... Eventually intellect loses all meaning and they forget even how to exist. Sure. Maybe that's a bad idea, maybe it's a good idea, I don't know. I don't know what these anomalies are for... I'm just fumbling in the dark, effectively. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of NG output was increased by 13%. Still don't feel like the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I have a very high attrition rate at the moment, so I'm not so sure. Why do you say that? Is it not normal to be happy in a situation like this? For information, I practically run here. All just to deliver this great news to you. Oh, you ran here. Oh, I am sorry. Figure of speech research, but I did not expect you to react like this. It'd be nice if you were a bit happier. Today's a rather special day. Do you see the bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Ah, today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. Lies. I lost people the day before yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risks from the beginning. The company grows fertilised by their sacrifice. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That's why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I'll accept it. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. Pop your drink glass champagne. One should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, then take it in lightly, savouring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. Ah, the AI is teaching me how to enjoy champagne. Okay, cool. This has not been a great run so far, but it could have been worse. Must admit though, I have been losing. I have been losing people, but I've not actually invested anything in upgrading the people besides giving them tasks to do. So that's one reason why I've only been hiring blank employees this whole time, because, well, I wasn't expecting to lose anything like as many as I have done, but I can actually enhance my employees by spending these lob points, which I've been using just to hire them at this point. I want to upgrade someone. I'll upgrade Tasha with better fortitude, which is a cheap one, lob 1. Justice, by the way, is lob 3. Temperance is lob 1. So yeah, justice is just like a hard one to get. But fortitude, I need someone with fortitude at least 2 to send into that haunted samurai suits room to try and work with it. So I just need that. Also, this one's still wearing the penitent headband, isn't he? Yeah, penitent headband. 10% success rates. Anyone else wearing anything special? No, not really. Okay, cool. Actually, that's the point though. The fact that that stays as equipment, and apparently I can only get 1 ego gift. Okay, right. I got the Teth Beak suit specifically to give to Everett so she can work better with the birds. You are currently equipped with. Oops, no, I gave that to Tasha. I want it on Everett, please. Tasha. Let's give you the more generalist penitent suits. While these 2 guys, I'm going to give you soda suits. Just because, well, I'm running out of suits, basically. So, you know. Zion. I could equip everyone with white, but that leaves me with no red. So, well, no red apart from that a weak ranged gun. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's begin day 4 with this loadout. Sure. So what have we got? We've got a ball with an eye on it floating in there. One of the relics I do know is a channeling style relic, which is how long you send someone in there for affects what it does. And this seems to be the same kind of ilk. Have I seen this guy before? I have not. 10 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Right. Okay. Actually, let's check gifts. Neckwear, movement speed and attack speed boost. Right. You... no associated gifts. Okay. Let's try and start working with you though. double check my numbers real quick. We want to do a repression. Just do not do attachment work. The effect changes based on the repression. Caution. Excessive repression work will change that. Okay, so we don't really want to be doing repression work with this guy. It's just that, well, the only one I know for sure that's okay is instinct. Oh well, instinct. I'll send in Tasha, because Tasha is the one that won't instantly die from going in there. Oh, that's a bit of a rough one. Okay, Punching Bird. I will send in Everett, because that's what Everett is doing. I need to send someone in here. Reinhardt, you are going in to check out that machine and find out what the heck it does. Now, the problem is, to learn more about it, I need to leave them in there. And by the way, pausing actually trips them out of any such machine they're currently actively in. So there is that. Also, you, I need to manufacture some extra equipment from you. Sorted. Okay. We are on the roll. On the roll. Why is the music stopped? There it is. Okay, let's see. What was the machine going to do? Nervous, but working. Oh, what the... that didn't last very long. -10 to prudence, right. Okay. Stats regarding justice will increase greatly when behavior adjustment is equipped. However, all stats regarding prudence will drop at the same time. Yeah, justice is actually has been bumped up to level 2. Prudence has dropped fairly significantly though. So that's something that actually boosts justice, apparently. Ah, actually work down here has actually gone okay. Right. Let's check insight. Insight is also common. Though, so the only high is repression, which grants an extra doodad to it, which needs to be treated with caution. Or have maxed out instinct to work decently with it. Fair enough. Also did get slightly hurt during that exchange, so I'll allow her to go back and heal. I've still got 90 boxes in there. I don't need to work on one sin for quite a while yet. Okay, you came back. Why is everyone telling me to be careful around the abnormalities? They can't be that dangerous, can they? Did you see the casualty report the last couple of days? Went back in. The intelligence came back. Justice boost mostly disappeared. Tool abnormal classification equipable. Equipable. The other thing is, of course, working with this one doesn't actually cause any kind of problem. So wait, does that mean that I actually want to be doing stuff, leaving her with that boon equipped on it? I'm guessing so. Okay. How do you work with justice? You, it's common a lot. Okay. Let's send her over here to do work on something else. Let's see what happens there, because I'm slightly confused by what this one requires of me. I said, I think I seem to have got Punching Bird on lockdown. Hang on, what's going on? Oh. Okay, bad things are happening in there. Right. That one is threatening to have a meltdown. Right. Punching Bird. Tell me... I know everything about you. Okay, I just need to make more stuff from you. Give me an extra suit. I need your guns, though, as well, honestly. Yeah, let's keep pushing that one. Right. Very calm. Good, you're calm. You're doing okay. Well, this one is having a bit of a rough time of it. It's not the difference between container half full, half empty. It takes a long time to grasp the difference as well. Yeah, a glass half full is looking optimistically like what you've got. A glass half empty is a pessimistic one, looking at what you do not have. This one is doing just fine. There's no problem seems to be going on over here. That's doing okay. You are still under the effects. Ah, that has ticked up actually. Right. Okay, so I do need to leave someone with it equipped. It readjusts everyone to become righteous no matter how wicked, evil, and arrogant they may be. The wearer will enter a panic if ordered to return behavior adjustment within 30 seconds of equipping it, and will die shortly after showing abnormal behavior. Within 30 seconds. Did I order you to come back within... Oh, I can see that there's abnormal right there next to Reinhardt, right there. No, don't return it. So I just need to leave Reinhardt with it equipped. And yeah, Tasha. Good thing Tasha's got enhanced physical resistance as well, because Tasha got really hurt during that one. Let's keep on working though. Reinhardt, go over there. I'll send Everett over that way. Now then, the thing is, while we've got a meltdown going on, I'm not sure if it's a good or bad thing to send people in there or not. I will send in... Well, I want to wait until Tasha's healed. There we go, Tasha's healed, so I'll send Tasha in. Oh, and we had another meltdown going on. This one is in the Punching Bird. Okay. We have enough energy. Good. We've found level 3 on the behavioural adjuster. Good. This one is okay. Cowardly employees sense something ominous about crumbling armour. Right. That one was kind of meh, it seems like, but... I think, well, because that's why she's got that physical damage reduction, just in case of stuff like that happening. Tasha's kind of getting pummeled a bit though. Come on, Tasha, you can pull through. I believe. Oh yeah, he was very unhappy with that result, but Tasha survived it. Very good. Yep, once again, about half. Everett was kind of hurt. Everett's okay. Good. Right. Let's see. Make me a gun. Oh, that's so expensive. Yeah, basically I don't want to work with this guy without letting her get fully recovered just in case. I do have some boxes to learn a bit more though. Let's see, let's get the basic information. Crumbling armor, maximum 12 E-boxes, 11 to 12 is good. So good is actually pretty hard to get with this guy. Mostly normal, and bad is nearly a 50% chance. Ooh. Not the best. Actually, abnormalities also come with story records as well, which I kind of forgot about until just this moment. Which tells you a bit of their backstory and things as well, which I do like. I do like the detail this game goes into. It's one of the things that made me look at it in the first place, and then I kind of glossed over and never came back to. If you want me to want me to read these, let me know, because I think there will be some more episodes on this, just so that I try to figure out what's going on and try to get power for humanity and stuff like that. Okay, behavior adjuster has maxed. Let's see what we're going on here. Okay, stage 3. Users become too dependent on devices, lose the ability to think on their own. If the wearer's SP hits 0 while behavior adjustment is equipped, they will instantly die. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning and they forget how to even exist. So, okay, so if it worn too long, Reinhardt actually has 20, so minus 10 is okay. I will return that because eventually lose all meaning and cease to exist. Been wearing it too long. Not enough to actually wipe them out because they had enough SP to resist it, flat out. But if we return it, Reinhardt still has the penalties going on. Oh no, Reinhardt's now actually okay. Right. I'll tell you to go over there though, and so if I need a temporary burst of justice, I can actually equip that to someone. Apart from that though, it seems like it doesn't actually generate any energy, it doesn't have any other general uses apart from risking for that extra justice. Maybe that's what it's about. Maybe it's about having a source of boosting blue stats more cheaply early on, I guess. I think that's what that was about. Though there's the warning, of course, if SP hits 0. So users though. Oh, I know what that means. Okay. So SP is also like if there's a mental break and stuff like that, or if they take damage of certain attack types, they can lose their spirits. So if they hit 0 for any reason, that means they automatically die if they've got that equipped. Interesting. Crumbling armor was kind of ambivalent there, that's okay. I will check its escape info. Non-escaping, okay, doesn't escape. Ego weapon, life for a daredevil. Only make one of these, only make one armor. Ooh, 0.6. 0.9, 0.92. My first blue type attack weapon, actually. Now that said, these are fairly potent and so they're also very costly to make. I need to work with the armor more to get access to those properly. Also, this one's having a meltdown. I don't know what it does when it has a meltdown though. So. Oh, if not attended, I lose power and so I lose progress. Oh, that's less than ideal. No, you are still recovering. Let's quickly rebuild my power progress and try and get this sorted out. So that says not. Current visit to Punishment didn't seem to be going too well. Not too well. 30 boxes to make the second weapon. Ouch! That's bad. And Tasha's once again having some trouble. Hang in there, Tasha. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah. I'm seeing little splatters of red off her whenever she was having those negatives. Oof. This one's kind of a bit of a pain to work with, honestly. Interesting, though. Okay, let's end the day, though. Let's see. Noah worked well with SB, so they're... yep, that one boosted. Same with Everett. Tasha's actually hit grade 2, and Fortitude gone up to 3. Not surprising Tasha got a Fortitude boost. She's been working with Fortitude this entire time. Reinhardt also got some SP increase as well. So, okay, we're okay. But Tasha's our first grade 2 employee. Everyone's still alive, so yes. And I think I'll do one more day. Just because I'm actually having some fun with this. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company is founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How's your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries now. Makes me feel like you don't care about the answer. Mind you, how's your life been? Ooh. It could be better. I can't see the colour of your life as you do. While I'm unable to console you with empty words such as, that's not true, many things will change while you are here, that much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malformed seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I'll do my best to tend to the soil. Okay, maxing out this department. Okay, we've actually rounded up with 3 tier 1s. I'm thinking about where I want to send them though. I'm happy with that one where it is. Oh, I can't rearrange them. A shame. Definitely a shame. Okay, so. Tasha's level 3 now. Level 4 will cost me 3 lobs to get her up there, but she's actually getting very, very tough physically. Reinhardt got some SP. I think in general... Well, Everett I think needs a boost. Everett's been working with Prudence in tending to the bird, but Fortitude is the damage that's been taken in return, so boosting her Fortitude would be a good idea. So I'll strengthen her up a little bit. Noah's, again, really well specialising in SP, but that's because of how my anomalies have been playing, so I think I will just in general try to make people a bit stronger, a bit more endurance. Let's strengthen Diana. Sure. Diana needs to do some more work though, because her SP is actually not very good. Actually, Tasha could do with a boost on that one. Get her prudence up a little bit. Because her mental strength was lagging, unlike the other guys, because she was doing the opposite thing basically. But I can't send anyone with a level 1 into there, so having some level 2s around the place is just a good idea in general. So, yeah, but that's also all my lob points spent. Let's begin next day. So, let's send out the specialists. So, instinct mode. Tasha, go down there. Insight, Everett, go that way please. I don't need to do anything with the behavioural adjuster, so I leave that one alone. And because I want to try and get some of this sorted out, let's start sending people into there. We're just trying to get there because we've got 80 points to earn today. We've got a lot of groundwork to do. Lucky though, we've not really got one that reacts badly to other people, other anomalies being worked on. Like the lonely grandmother. Every time you work on a different anomaly, she tends to get upset about it. So, you know, not the best one to have hanging around. Got a meltdown, that's okay. There's the healing pulse. Yeah, every time this bar hits full, anyone who's in the actual waiting room up here gets some restoration to their hit points and sanity. So this is the rejuvenation effect every time that ticks over. Now this one is hard to work with because it's deeper in, honestly. But I could actually send in someone else now, because I've got several people that won't automatically just fail at it. Let's see. You have a 0.9. Actually, Tasha's surviving on a 0.9 with... yeah. Ooh. Dana's got a 0.8. Dana's actually got some okay armor. Dana's got better armor than Tasha has for dealing with incoming red damage, actually. Let's try her down here. I mean, Tasha's my physical specialist, but you know. And I will send out Noah down there to try and get you sorted out a bit more. Something to bear in mind, though. Some anomalies do, as we've already seen, prefer a lower level in terms of what's going on. In this case, well, high is only on class 5 instincts. Punching Birds is in repression is I think our only real example at the moment. Very low unless you're level 1 or 2, in which case it's just low. So they do have some which are better to have a lower level of skill than a higher level of skill. I don't really have any of those in here at the moment, just in my mix. That's it for now. Things are working fairly smoothly. Ooh, that was a very good one. Yeah, Dana did absolutely great. Let's see, how badly hurt is Dana? Dana... yeah, only lost 4 hit points there. Very good. Very good. Your overseer is pleased. Oh dear. Work with the punching bird isn't going so well, though. Oh dear. Actually, let's send out Dana again. Because remember, Dana is, well, about not massive difference between Dana and Tasha in terms of like who I should send to physical situations. It's just that Dana has less hit points by a sizable amount, but she also takes less damage. Though not massively so. Come on. Heal. Thank you. One more round of work, and then I will go ahead and send out. We are slightly hampered by the fact I've got that behavioural adjuster, though. Must admit. Yep, got everything I need from you. Everything I need from you. Oops, daisy. I can afford something from here. Actually, getting the ego suit would be a good idea. This is generally powerful, but especially against red. Or just having an option for pale weapon type. I've got nothing yet that is vulnerable to a pale, vulnerable to pale weaponry. Because I've not got an escaping type anomaly just yet. I think the armor is just going to be most useful so far, so let's do that. The fact I need someone to go over here actually to interact with it before the timer... I think that's how that works. I need someone to go down there and interact before the timer stops. Tasha, off you go. Fly! You have work to do. Yes. The thing is, the meltdown counter, it ticks up every time something is worked with, so if I have something I can barely work with, it might be better to try and ignore it if I can. And that's part of the balancing act that's going on. Okay. I'm just wary about the returning because I'm trying to remember how long they've had that particular piece of equipment. Because remember, it's like if returned within 30 seconds, will die shortly after showing abnormal behaviour. So I don't know. Let's just end the workday. Sure. Mission clear. All alive. Everyone's got promoted slightly. Mostly on SB, of course, though we've also got some... Oh, Dana, because I sent her to both, she's actually upgraded her hit points and her sanity, which is nice to see. Proceed. Yes. S-tier performance. Most excellent. Okay, let's see. We've got the can, which is a nice passive one, actually, to work with. It's one that's another non-escaping, completely unthreatening. It's the source of the soda equipment you see me using so far, which is kind of a weaker tier stuff. Because in general, the more powerful the anomaly, the more dangerous the anomaly, the better the equipment you get. So, let's see. You see a song in front of you is approaching, becoming more colourful by the second. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Give me... Let's try 0360. As you're aware, there are numerous employees working for our company, and the majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There is no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set out those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I'll not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind, you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope they'll keep up the good work. That'll benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we, need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and next they'll come knocking demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. Okay, so, access the information team. Yes, Odds. I'm in charge of the information team and its department. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Are you planning to open up the information department before starting the day? Yes. Okay, we have got ourselves the information team. Check and check. We're starting with an unknown. Now the thing is, there's a separate area, and because of that, we've got separate slots for a separate team. Okay, let's see. We have a complete unknown down here. We've got regular crew operating up here. We've got Dana is a very flexible backup. Everett's been mostly responsible for the bird, though having physical resistance is good. Let's start with the ego appointments. Tasha's got high health. I think Tasha, I will continue to entrust Tasha with the suit. So I'll give you the Daredevil suit. Apparently I can't. Requires Temperance 2, it says. Ah, Temperance. Okay, so this is my first piece of gear with an actual equip requirement. Let's actually strengthen Tatha then. Strengthen employee, give me a Temperance level 2, which is 1 lob, confirm. And then Tasha will have the Samurai suit. Very good. And it currently has the white weapon, that's fine. Dana, because of your flexibility, I think I'm going to actually move Dana out into the new area. Noah is also a highly flexible one, so I'll deploy Noah down here as well. Dana is especially good for like melee stuff. Reinhardt is doing okay. Reinhardt is not actually really enhanced much. Let's move Reinhardt back up here. Let's hire a new person, Ray, who will join the information team in case we need someone with low stats to deal with this new unknown. We'll also hire in another... spend 1 lob to fully customize it, otherwise it's randomized. That's what that's about. Okay. Just hire in Anton and Eugene to round out the team up there. Let's see. What have we got? Dana, what's my best... well, apart from that point 6.7 on Everett, 0.8. Let's also give you that one. Actually, let's give you and Ray access to that Zayn, which is from the Penitent set. That's okay. Then you guys are... Well, I'll give the rookies the soda sets. Because sure, why not? Weaponry down here. We've got a lot of red weaponry though. We need to get some white weaponry down here. Let's see. Because you've got the better physical resistance, I'll give you a white weapon. Ray will also get a white weapon. Zayn is carrying the soda gun. Let's give you a beak, actually. And let's give Reinhardt a beak as well for physical. 1 white, 2 white, 3 red, 2 white, 1 red. Sure. Okay. I think that's fairly balanced in terms of like team stat composition. I've got Dana as a gemlist to try and help out. Let's actually go ahead and strengthen Dana's prudence slightly, so that we've got a 2-2 employee down there. Actually, we already had in Noah. Dana, now we've got 2 2-2s, and we've got, of course, Ray just in case. And then, because we expanded downwards, we've now got this. We've got... okay, so this unknown is a scribble of some kind. But yeah, I'm going to end it there, though. So, right, a quick look at our things. I've reshuffled my people. We'll see how this goes. So this has been Mark3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show and this little dive into Lobotomy Corporation. I said I do plan to do some more videos of this one, but for the time being, here we are. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps that channel, give me those virtual headpats I oh so crave. And I'll catch you all some other time. Oh, also, as I said earlier, let me know if you want me to actually read through the actual backstories of these anomalies, just to get more information about them and just a description of them. Just because the information's there, and you know, find out a bit about what they are and why they are, really. Just because I think it would be interesting. Yeah. See you all later.